When you're shopping for a home here in Naples, you're going to find that you have a choice between new construction and resale. So how do you choose? We're going to talk in this video through some positives and negatives of both. So what's so attractive about new construction? Well, it's new, first of all, and you get to pick your lot where you want to be located within the community. You also get to pick out your design options, so you get to make the house your own from the very start. And with the resale, the house may not be completely to your liking, so you may have to compromise in the beginning and live with it for a little while and then make some cosmetic updates as you decide what's most important to you project-wise. But don't knock a resale just because it may have some age to it or may need some updates or upgrades along the way. The location of it may be fantastic. It may be just what you need. It may be close to all the shopping and restaurants that you like. It may be closer to the airport, which is ideal for you. It may be close to the beaches, which is your main activity. Many homeowners have taken great pride in their home and have done improvements along the way or have just maintained it really well to the highest of standards. And even though it may not be exactly what you want at the time that you buy it, with a little time and money, you can make it exactly what you want. Like I always tell people, you can always change the interior of a home and make it to meet your exact specifications. You can't change the location of a house. You can't change the view. You can't change the exposure off the back lanai. Those things are all permanent. What you can change and make your own is the inside of the house. But ultimately, that's what people enjoy most about new construction. They like getting to pick the floor plan that works best for their family and for their needs. They like being able to pick the exact lot in the community that works and the view that they enjoy, whether it's lake or golf course or preserve. They like being able to pick out the exposure off the lanai, whether it's eastern exposure for the morning sun, or if it's western exposure for the sunsets, or southern exposure so they have sunlight on the pool all day long. They also enjoy being able to pick out all the features and finishes within the home. But just keep in mind that a builder is drawing you in with the base price of that floor plan. You still need to add on the lot premium, you need to add on the structural options, and you need to add on all of the design choices that you're going to be selecting. The base price for new construction is just that, the base price. So go in with your eyes wide open. The builders are offering floor plans that are very appealing to how we live today, with open great rooms and gourmet kitchens. And many of the bedrooms have en suites, which is very conducive to when your family and guests visit. While resales are going to, depending on how old they are, they're going to tend more to how we used to live back maybe before the 2000s. If it was built in the 80s and 90s, some of those rooms may be the formal living and dining room that we used to have back in the day, with the kitchen and the family room at the back of the house. They may have bedrooms all along one side of the home. They may have bedrooms that share a full bath. And none of these may be ideal to how you live, but if you're willing to take the time and if it's possible to take down walls, again, you can make that home exactly what you need. Another benefit of a resale that maybe not be on your radar is that you're moving into likely an established and mature neighborhood. The landscape is mature, the trees are big, the clubhouse is open, the social calendar is full, the place is hopping with activity. With new construction, you have to be prepared that that clubhouse, that amenity center, may have not even broken ground yet. It may take a little while until things are fully up and running for you to completely enjoy what the community has to offer. Plus, you're likely to be living with construction going on for quite some time, meaning trucks going in and out, hammering going on. In real estate, as we know, it's all about location, and new construction here in Naples is likely going to put you further east of town than maybe you ideally want to be. But the fact is that that's where just most of the open land exists, so that's where most of the new developments are going. I'm not going to say that there aren't infill developments happening closer to the beaches. They're a little harder to find, and quite frankly, the price points are very high. Whereas in the case of resales, you're going to have many more options as to locations, being closer to the attractions maybe that you want to be close to, and closer to the conveniences that make sense for you. One of the benefits of a resale is the convenience of being able to move in right away. At the closing date, the seller gives you the keys and you get to move in. Where new construction is concerned, you have to be a little more flexible because there could be labor shortages or material delays or weather could actually affect the build time and your move-in date. I have customers right now who are under contract to build a new home here in Naples, and the builder is giving them right now a timeline of over a 3-month period that they could be closed and moved in. Planning for that can be a little troublesome and can cause anxiety. The benefit of new construction, though, is that ultimately it should require less maintenance than a resale, meaning you're getting everything brand new from the start, right? New air conditioners, new appliances, new hot water heater, new roof. Plus, you'll appreciate the builder warranty that comes along with the home that generally has some sort of coverage on most, if not all, of those items for a period of time. This should give you some peace of mind should something not work as intended. With a resale, you're taking on someone else's equipment, which may have a bit of age to it and may require replacement sooner rather than later. Look, if you have your heart set on new construction, it is available here in Naples. And it's available from everywhere in the $600,000 to $700,000 range, all the way up into the multi-million dollars, depending on location. If you're willing to wait for your home to be built, and you're possibly willing to wait for the clubhouse or the amenities to also be constructed, the new construction can be a really good investment, especially here in the Naples area. But I wouldn't totally discount a resale. I mean, the fact is that it could put you in a better location within and around Naples that you might prefer. And even though it may require some work or some updating to really make it your own, you may ultimately end up with a home that has possibly a little more character and maybe even a little more space than what the new developments have to offer. This is where me as a realtor can help you explore these options and decide what's best for your situation. Just as for instance, I just was out with a couple this week. They want to relocate here seasonally from Colorado. And we looked at new construction and we also looked at some resales. And ultimately, some of the resales that we saw were priced pretty equal to a new development. But the new development put them about 15 to 20 minutes a little bit further east than maybe they ideally wanted to be. But ultimately that made the decision for them. New construction was just more appealing, and they didn't want to invest in a resale that was already priced at that level, knowing that they had to come in and make it their own still. So the new construction, while a little bit further out, gave them the ability to pick everything that they wanted right from the start and make the home their own. If I didn't say it before, I'm Alicia Shivers. I'm a full-time Naples resident and realtor here, and I'd love to help you explore all that Naples has to offer. If you'd like to know where all the best places to live are, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be the first to know what's happening here in the Naples market. And when you're ready to start exploring, whether you're looking in the immediate future or maybe even 6 months or more down the road as a Naples investment, I'm here to help you start your search.